We're here with Nick Arbuckle, quarterback for the Georgia State Panthers. How's the offense looked overall, your impressions for this spring season?
I think it's looked really improved from last spring. Obviously, we have some injuries and stuff like that, so I think we're taking some good steps forward, working with our new guys that are going to be rotating in and stuff like that. Whenever you're trying to run through spring with some of your starters hurt, such as Donovan and Mike Ivory and stuff like that, it gives a good opportunity for the young guys to step up. And we've seen that, especially in the offensive line, guys like Steve Wolgamont and Sebastian and some of the JUCO transfers and Akil Hawkins have done a phenomenal job on the offensive line, have taken leaps and bounds in their improvement from last season. And I think when we get back healthy, we're going to have tremendous depth and a lot of competition for the starting positions.
I'm trying to remember, did you get a spring session in last year?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you got one in. What's the difference between your spring session last year when you were just joining the program from junior college to now having a full season in with the Panthers?
Just kind of being really comfortable. Obviously, when you come into a program for the first time and it's your first time, strapping up the pads with them and you're on the field in practice, you don't really know what to expect. And it took half a spring to really get comfortable. Not with the offense, I knew the offense, but just get comfortable for how things work with the coaches, how the practices flowed, and things like that. And so be able to come back now and be an upperclassman and be a leader of the team, and having so many other upperclassmen around us, which wasn't the case last year. Now most of the starters are all juniors, seniors. So there's a lot of experience, and you can tell by how the spring practice is flowing and the tempo and the energy and the execution part of it.
As an upperclassman, I know these can kind of seem tedious, the spring part of the season, but just how important is it to have a good spring session before you break off for the summer?
For a team that's in a situation like us, which is very unlike every other program, it's extremely important for us this year to have a great spring. And I mean different from every other program, because about 90% or more of our recruiting class is here on the field right now. Most schools, they recruit mostly high schools, and very few high schoolers get the opportunity to graduate early and join their teams for spring. So a lot of teams will end up with 15, 20 guys coming in June. For us, it's different. We have 15 to 20 guys here in December and January that are now doing spring ball with us. So we're going to have very few additions in fall camp. So right now for us, this is almost the start of fall camp. So we're trying to hit the ground. We're trying to establish our base for everything so we can hit the ground running in fall camp, unlike every other team that kind of has to start over with their install for all the younger guys, and especially the young guys that are going to play big parts in our team. For us, we got the advantage of 15 extra practices with the entire team that we're going to have come time we play Charlotte.